Good afternoon, all. It's my pleasure to come here in TEDx and meet all of you. I'm Ganesh, I'm a hotelier, and today I'm going to talk about something we call a bit of mystery. In my experience of 25 plus years, I worked in Maldives, then Seychelles, I went to Burma, which is Myanmar. I lived there a few years. Then I moved to Maldives again. I was in Thailand, Sri Lanka, Cambodia. Again, now I'm living uh, in Thailand. And during this journey, and still I'm involved in this hotel business, I met many personalities, different personalities. Some are secretive, hard to understand, unpredictable, and quiet. We keep seeing it. My first job in Maldives was after tsunami. Tsunami was, I think, December 2004. After a few months, I was in Maldives. There was an island reconstruction going on. After tsunami, everything got destroyed, and we are rebuilding the resort, and then we are operating it. And during that time, there was around 17 nationalities living in that island. Now, this island is in mid of ocean, not connected to the world technically, and 17 different nationalities, around 150, 200 people, I think similar group, was living there. All are different and very difficult to communicate sometime. But the point is why they are different. Because they come from a different culture, the age difference, some are newly joined in a hotel, some are very experienced, they're in different jobs. We have engineers, we have technicians, and these islands in Maldives are like an engineering miracle, I will say. It's very difficult to operate like a full-fledged operation in mid of the sea where nothing is there. So engineers are there, technicians are there. There are IT people because our heartbeat in our industry is IT. Everything is connected. Everything is connected through IT. Education level are different. We have front office people, we have creative kitchen staff, chefs, we have finance people working in numbers, we have material people, storage, all kind of things like this. So it's very difficult to meet and communicate sometime because of their different background, their languages. I'm like a vegetarian, and that time I know one of the girl, she's from Tanzania. So we used to have lunch sometime together, and I look at her plate. She's only having only meat, no salad, no vegetable, and my plate was full of vegetarian things. So she looked at me and said, Ganesh, how can you eat that? I say, my question is same. How can you eat that? So she said, you don't feel weak? I mean, you don't eat meat and all. So that kind of thing keep coming. And how long you're doing it? I say, since birth. But for them, it's a different, and I'm a different person. But I'm not actually. We all are same. So these kind of issues keep coming, and we have to work together towards a similar goal, similar mission. And then the thought of impossible come to us. We thought it's impossible. This person is so mysterious, seems impossible to understand. His behavior is so different. And the word is impossible, or the thought of impossible, drag us towards a corner. We go to a corner, we are like, away, we are fine, we're not going to talk to you. And then it becomes really difficult. Difficult for us to operate the hotels, difficult for anybody to live in a society, even in the colleges, even in any place. And I think the key is the communication. How do we communicate? Communication is two kind of. One is a verbal, one is non-verbal. It's common. And here non-verbal is very important. My body language, how I look at them, eye contact, how I respond to their discussion. If some people are discussing and I'm just scrolling in my phone. It's not, I'm responding positively. So these things are very important, especially when we live in a uh, smaller community, smaller place, offices. The communication is really important. So, from my first-hand experience, I'm going to talk about two such instances: the contrasting but same, the two personalities. This is about the Maldives, my third visit in Maldives. I was controller of cluster of resorts. We have four islands, one, two, three, four. Three islands was independent islands with resort, because Maldives concept is one island, one resort. And fourth one was, I say, staff island. We used to call marina. In between we have big lagoon. So if you have to go to any island, any resort, you have to take the boat. And in our island, we have everything: staff facilities, accommodation, football field, tennis court, canteen was there, shop was there. There was a oil tankers, generator set. We have big storage for all islands. We have boats keep coming in and out for the supply. So it's like a small village is operating. And we have one IT manager, local Maldivian, and I being the controller for those islands. The IT reports to me. I was a financial controller, so all the finance, material, supplies, IT belongs to me. And this guy was really very good at work. I mean, I never heard any complaint. I never heard anybody complaining about him, but everybody think different about him. Because the problem was, you won't see him on the floor. Mostly he is in his room. When evening people playing football, you don't see him mostly. Canteen, he come, he eat, he go. He don't interact too much. So overall, everybody think he's very reserved. He stay in his room, does not go out too much. Not a team player, because whenever some discussion going on, he's not there. He's all. It seems like he's avoiding. It's very difficult to understand. So we have this appraisals. Every company has appraisals. We also have appraisals. We have 6 month annual appraisals. When the manager talk to their supervisor, supervisor talk to their staff, and we talk about their career plan. We tell them what they are good at, where they need improvement. They also tell us what they need for their development. So all discussion going on that time. So I was appraising him, and I told Sami, you are very good. You're very excellent. I never heard there's a problem in IT. You talk to the suppliers, maintenance agreements, everything running fine. But the feedback keep coming to me that you are very mysterious. You're always in your room. So what's going on? He said, boss, would you, would you like to come to my room? I said, no, why? He said, come to my room. So he's taken me to his room. When I went to his room, there was a TV set, one, two, three TVs, and one long table one side. There was one, two computers or laptops. So I asked Sami, what is this? You watch movies mostly? He said, yes, boss. All these TVs are connected with each resort. So we have this TV system. When you stay in a hotel or a resort, in your room you have a TV and you have a list like channel 1, 2, 3, which channel is there. So this has to be checked on the back office. There's a lot of issues. Channel keep changing, and also somebody has to keep track. So Sami was keeping a track. He said, I check in the night, in a day, in afternoon. Sometime I get a call, I immediately do it. And in night, we have a night audit. In our industry, we have a night audit, which synchronize all the data of the day, and the final reports are printed, which is around 12 o'clock, 12 or 1. He says, sometimes there's a problem, they call me, but I don't have to change my clothes or jump on a board, go there. I just do it in my room. So sometime I'm working late night, morning I'm sleeping, so you don't see me. sometimes I get a call odd hours, so I'm just busy in my work. So for us, he's a good employee, but for outside people, he's very mysterious, not talking, and difficult to understand because he's always running with a backpack, jump on a boat, go to this island, and all. He's just roaming around, but not talking with the people. But he was a high performer, very friendly for me because whenever you talk to him, he talks to you on similar tone. His priority is work, and he molded himself as per requirement because the job requirement was such. If he was in the front office, maybe you can see him every day. And his idea was to work to complete professionally and on time. That's what he wants. And that's why night also, if you get a call, he wants to do it at the same time. He don't want to wait for morning or go for lunch or go for dinner. And he has highest regard for performance. So for us, he's a star. But for other normal, perception was very different about him. Similarly, I have an example of one of the lady. She's from Malaysia, and she was our front office manager of one of the resort. So now this lady was, because she was in front office, you go 6 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 12, 1, 2, whatever time you see, she's there. She's always there. You jump out of the boat, go to the jetty, go to the resort and see, where is she? She's there. Everybody thinks, wow. But again, there was a thinking, because she's always focused on the work. So people think, oh, she's secretive, it's not social, it's not a team player. Same issue. She was seen, but people think very similar about her. And what she was? High performer again, and complete dedication to work. So once I was talking to her, and I asked her, so tomorrow is off day, what are you doing with your friends? She said, Mr. Ganesh, I have no friends, I have colleagues. I said, really? He said, I'm here to work, I'm not here to make friends. That's why I'm here always. Very funny, very different. People are not like that, but she was like that. Her entire focus was on the work. She wanted to complete her job and go back to her room. Next day, come back. The GM talked very highly about her. She said, whenever I ask her which boat is coming, what is the issue which villa, how you solve this problem, what's happening in the kids area, what time boats are leaving, she knows everything, always on the desk. But again, you will not find her chatting around, and also people think, oh, secretive, she's just busy in her thing, she don't talk to us. But she's a star. For us, she was a star. But again, she was a bit different, and her idea was concentrate on her job and not ready for socializing. She was not ready. That's for her. So we have these personalities always around, and we can't judge their work and their caliber based on how they are, because they have a selective disclosure of information. They keep the information or thoughts or opinion to themselves. They speak less and listen more. That's what they are. Very quiet people. And our industry is full of those people, although people think the perception is the hoteliers are very talkative, but our industry is full of these people. Because we have front office and back office. IT was back office. And the front office obviously is the front of house. So different jobs. And these people only reveal information what others need to know. They will not tell you. They are one of the quietest people. So I call them quiet people. But I love them. They are one of the pillars for our companies. The great listeners, they absorb the information very quickly. And because they filter the noise and distraction. Complete focus. Calm personalities. They lead to a consistent performance, consistency in the performance. We don't have the spikes. These people are very consistent, very stable. Do you have these people in your group? Yes? No? You don't have. And they're very innovative. They're quite but innovative people because of uninterrupted thinking. And finally, this is what we want. They navigate through the tough time quietly because they have a lot of information. Being quiet does not mean they don't have information. They have load of information, but they'll tell you what they think they should tell. Another key is the communication. So my take is with them, speak to the point, start a conversation. That's very important. It's up to us. They will not. We have to take the first step. We may be sitting in a small room, but they'll not be talking. So it's on us. Consider the body language. It has to be a positive body language. Body language is very important. If we talk to a kid, we always do like this. We still want to be bossy, but we still want to be nice and humble. We don't talk to a kid like this. She will not talk to us. A kid will never talk to us like that. We can be bossy, but we have to be humble. So the conversation has to start from us. The body language is the first point. Then be calm. Just again, whenever I'm in boat, because now also we open one resort in one of the islands, I always go in the boat in the sea. When sea is quiet, it's like calm, and then you think a lot of information around you. But when sea is choppy, you don't do anything, just hold the boat. So you have to be calm. You share your thoughts and be an active listener. If these things are done in time, so that's all I have today for you. Limited time. I can't took more than this. And thank you very much.